From a once rising model who lost her identity in the pursuit of perfection, to a global pop sensation whose changing appearance continues to spark endless debate. Here are 12 people who ultimately came to regret altering their identity through surgery. Juju Oliveira was a well-known Brazilian model once who had everything: natural beauty, fame, and thousands of fans. But her desire to look more perfect led her down a dangerous path. It started with just 1 or 2 small cosmetic procedures. Then she got lip fillers, cheek injections, and skin treatments. Over time, Juju had over 20 different filler procedures on her face. She didn't stop because each time she felt the need to go bigger. Eventually, her face changed so much that even her followers didn't recognize her. Juju developed painful infections and lumps in her face due to overfilling. The fillers damaged her skin and left her in constant pain, and she spent more than $30,000 on her cosmetic changes. This model from Japan wanted to look like a perfect French porcelain doll. She didn't just want small changes, she wanted a complete transformation. Vanilla underwent over 30 plastic surgeries to reshape her body and face. She spent more than $102,000 in total. After all the surgeries, she looked like a cartoon character. Her eyes were very wide, her face narrow, her lips big, and her skin pale like porcelain. This next Chinese social media influencer was already well known for her beautiful face. She had bright eyes, clear skin, and soft features, but she believed she would be more successful if she looked more Western. Zhou started with small changes, like eyelid surgery to make her eyes rounder. Then she had a nose job, jaw surgery, and chin shaping. The surgery cost her more than $20,000 in total. At first, she felt happy and proud of her new look. She took many pictures and posted them online. Her followers watched her transformation step by step. But after a few months, Zhou started to feel different. She said she couldn't connect with the face in the mirror. The person she saw didn't feel like her anymore. Alicia Amira is a Swedish woman who chose to follow a very different beauty path. She didn't want to look natural, she wanted to become a bimbo. A woman with exaggerated features like big lips and an ultra-feminine look. Alicia had multiple surgeries to enlarge her different parts, reshape her body, and fill her lips. She also changed her wardrobe and behavior to match her new look. She spent over $60,000 in surgeries and beauty treatments. Alicia even started a school called Bimbo Academy to teach others how to embrace this extreme style. She says it's about freedom and self-expression. Many people criticize her, calling her fake or unhealthy. Amanda Ahola is a model from Finland who wanted to look like a real-life Barbie doll. Her transformation began when she was just a teenager, and by age 20, she had already gone through 3 breast surgeries, several lip and cheek fillers, and other procedures. She spent more than $50,000 on her appearance. Amanda loved the doll-like look and shared her journey online, but during one surgery, something went horribly wrong. She had a strong reaction to anesthesia and almost died. After being in the hospital, many thought she would stop, but Amanda said the experience made her even more determined to change her body. She felt that plastic surgery helped her become her true self. Some people praised her courage, others said she had taken things too far. Amanda continues to do more procedures and says she doesn't plan to stop. This Mexican showgirl and actress was once one of the most beautiful women in Latin America. In the 1970s and 1980s, she was known for her glamour, charm, and youthful face. But as she aged, Lynn became afraid of losing her beauty. She decided to fight time with plastic surgery. She started with small procedures like facelifts and fillers, and then she had cheek implants, brow lifts, and more. Over the years, she had more than 10 cosmetic surgeries, but instead of keeping her young, these surgeries left her face unrecognizable. The cheeks were too round, her lips too full, and her skin stretched tight. People didn't know what to think. Some felt sorry for her, others made cruel jokes. Lynn admitted she regretted many of her surgeries. She said she missed her old face and felt sad when she saw herself on screen. Lil' Kim became famous in the 1990s for her bold music and strong personality. She stood out with her wild fashion and fearless attitude, but over time, people noticed big changes in her face and body. She had multiple surgeries, including at least 2 nose jobs, skin lightening treatments, and breast implants. Reports also say she had liposuction and other body work done. The biggest talk was about her skin tone. It looked much lighter compared to her early days. This started debates about colorism and beauty pressure. Many were shocked. While some supported her right to change how she looks, her new face looked very different from her original self. Mary Sebastian Pickles Magdalene is known for turning himself into a living doll. She spent 20 years and over 20 surgeries to look like this. She has had at least 3 breast surgeries, multiple lip injections, nose jobs, and even eye surgery to make them look more like a doll's. One eye procedure was so dangerous, it left her temporarily blind. She also had butt lifts and other body modifications. Mary's transformation shocked people because her face now looks very different from when she started. Her lips are much bigger, her eyes are pulled tight, and her skin looks stretched. In the 1980s, Mickey Rourke was a Hollywood star with a handsome face and hit movies like 9½ Weeks. But in the 1990s, he left acting to become a professional boxer. He fought in 8 matches and won 6, but the sport damaged his face badly. He broke his nose, cheekbone, and suffered other facial injuries. To fix the damage, Mickey had many surgeries, at least 5 different procedures including a nose job, cheekbone repairs, and a facelift. But the results were not what he needed. He once said he picked the wrong doctor and his face became swollen and hard to recognize. Tara Reid was a big star in the early 2000s with movies like American Pie and Van Wilder. She was seen as cute, fun, and charming, but everything started to change after she had liposuction in the mid-2000s. She wanted a flatter stomach but ended up with a lumpy and uneven belly. She also tweaked her upper body, but it didn't fit her frame. These surgeries were supposed to help her looks, but instead, they made her feel insecure. Tara stopped doing big movies and moved to smaller projects and reality shows. She said these failed surgeries made her scared to be in public. Doja Cat is one of today's biggest music stars. She changes her style often. New hair, wild makeup, and fresh looks keep her fans guessing. People started noticing her nose looked thinner and her lips looked fuller. Some think she had surgery or fillers, but Doja has joked about the rumors. She says people care too much about how others look. Still, she's hinted at having some cosmetic work done. Though she hasn't confirmed everything, the changes in her face over the years are clear in photos. Megan Fox rose to fame after Transformers in 2007. Back then, she had a soft, youthful face and natural features. As time passed, fans noticed changes. Her cheekbones looked sharper, lips fuller, and jawline more defined. People guessed she may have had Botox, fillers, or even surgery. Megan hasn't confirmed every detail, but she once spoke about the beauty pressure in Hollywood. Now before you leave, just don't forget to give this video a like, smash that subscribe button, and also ring that notification bell while you're down there.